It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC South rivals. It's the Dirty Birds and the Bucks under the lights on Sunday night.
The Red Ball, Falcons, the Buccaneers. Let's go. These followers so much.
Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. The spirit of these fans not dampened by the weather. Good to be with you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen.
It's good chicken London. Go downhill about Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans.
Into the night. This one is going to be a little bit of a challenge for these players.
Yeah, Mike, and even as you said it, you're exactly right. Down on the field before the game, the field looked in really good condition. But the #1 decision, you got to be in there as a player, talking to your equipment staff.
It's going to be a war. Baker Mayfield, Kirk Cousins.
The length, are they molded? Are they screwing? How deep are they screwing? Make sure when you come out and that game kicks off, you are confident in your footing. Don't let a couple bad plays go against you early, and then you got to kind of change shoes and scramble. Get that done in pregame, confident going in, and let the game unfold the best it can.
Now it's Bucky Irving to return. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple of years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league.
Seen lost by the Browns games once winning here in Tampa. Baker Mayfield would have looked at him
just a few plays away.
Past that, and
he continues to play up to his
give the people
potential.
a win here tonight here in Tampa. First ever Red Ball, and they got the same goddamn jerseys. But what a catch! Oh,
going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's carry #1 for Rashad White. He'll manage only about. It will bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They send Evans in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield.
Bates is
this
right there.
Offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here comes Otten in motion. They'll go. Mayfield. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
The Falcons set to take over here on offense. And they are led by their veteran. It's Kirk Cousins.
It's so
good to see Kirk Cousins back on the field. Think back just a year ago, Mike, that severe Achilles injury. Kirk Cousins is looking to be the first quarterback since 2000 and Trent Dilfer to start an NFL game following an Achilles injury. So he's got an uphill battle, but the fact that he's out there. The Falcons.
He will score. Rondale Moore.
What a touchdown.
Falcons.
Where you at?
It's kind of the feast or
Nobody
famine
there.
anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And Quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Buccaneers offense ready to see the football for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First catch of the game for Evans. And he's got that first down.
By Evans. So much
It doesn't
red.
really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup.
They could throw that ball away. Jackass. What a down to the fucking ground. Just like Brock.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On second down, Baker.
Oh, what the hell is that?
It is caught. He works free. Right side.
Quick pitch. Touchdown. Sterling Shepard.
A terrific job all the way around.
That's all I want to say.
After the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
Oh, hell no. What the hell is
impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Bucs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Tiger. 2 black coaches. First ever red ball. And the season, the blue ball. We got the blood ball. That's the trick ball, the blood ball. Got the orange ball.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick
strawberry ball. The blood period ball.
Williams on the return.
Period ball.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ravens and the
Falcons offense about ready to get going. On their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10.
Green ball. Making sure that foul.
Working out of the gun.
Okay.
It's Cousins.
My bad. Cousins. Give it on to the
tight end.
Look at Alexander. He keeps it.
And he will take this one in. 72
I know.
yards.
It got to be Pitts. I know it.
Touchdown,
Kyle Pitts.
What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like
Falcons
that
are gonna win this
and
game.
take it the distance. Shades of
Want to
Greg
100?
Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's
I
clear
think
by
the
now
Falcons are
that
gonna
we
win
all
this
know what's the most impactful position
They
on
try to
offense.
throw the ball.
It's the tight end. And when you
Second
have a
ball.
guy like this who
ball.
can not only make
Second
those
ball.
difficult
Turn.
catches underneath, but who can get
Watch it.
down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Here's Coop for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. Irving now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Throw left side, pulled in by Evans. Mike Evans. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Bucks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing now, Cousins. Of more downfield. And he will score. Rondale Moore. Touchdown Atlanta. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
On is Koo for the point after. No problem with the footing. The kick. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Irving now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out First down and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is...
I don't even care.
And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Buccaneers. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Williams now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. This one tight throughout, all level at 21, as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Cousins now to throw on first down. And deep downfield. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So what a start. You don't always get 3 possessions in the first quarter, let alone 3 TD passes in the opening frame. Here's Coop for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Falcons go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. This all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
On the red ball.
You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
McLaughlin, good on. And the Buccaneers have come back to level things. It's 28-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Williams. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
They're going to have to go back from field. But the stuff to pick all the time.
All even here
Touchdown.
in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Here's Cousins. Open man down.
Yo, Kirk Cousins is going dimes, bro. No hesitation.
And he will take this one in. Touchdown, Atlanta. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes.
So I thought he was a struggle. Damn, hurts too. Like he was set. It's crazy.
On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good, and the Falcons will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah. Shut up.
Now Mayfield. Oh, man. He's got him. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer, because right now, they don't have one.
McLaughlin now for the extra point. And through. And the Bucs will tie things up all even at 35. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. That's caught. Pitts. Now he's loose again. And he will score again. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will go up by 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Open, that one complete. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. could be a record-setting game. On comes McLaughlin to add the PA. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bucs will tie things up in this opening quarter of play. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Cousins to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors.
For the first time.
In this case, the Mike was the one who came. He's unblocked, and he's able to get home.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Sacked. You're sacked. You like that?
Cousins gonna throw. He fires downfield for Pitts. Inside the 20. And they are not gonna catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. On is Coop for the point after.
Oh, shit. Got it, $40.
No problem with the footing.
42.
The kick is good. And the Falcons will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. The Bucs offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
I could go on and on about the offensive line breakdowns with this pass protection, and it's been flat out brutal. But let's give some credit to the other side of the ball. They came in not only motivated to make a statement, but with a great game plan, and so far they've executed it to a T.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone, and that is a safety. The dangers of backed up quarterback trying to keep it alive and make a play. Instead, they bring him down, and it'll cost them 2 points.
I understand what the quarterback's trying to do here, Mike. He's trying to keep the play alive and buy some time for his receivers to work to get open. But backed up this close to his end zone, he's got to get rid of that ball because, as we just saw, the defense took him down for 2 points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Cousins. That's the tight end, Pitts. There he goes again. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again.
Something.
Pitts. Touchdown,
And a
Falcons.
penalty.
He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So that's the big one in this offensive onslaught. A little bit of history. 8 passing touchdowns in one game. That's an all-time NFL record for a quarterback. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons are able to extend their first quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
On first down is Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A second down throw from Mayfield. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Open man. He's got it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Offside. Defense. That penalty is declined.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw.
What was that?
And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Go for 2 and you got it.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Williams now to return. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Throwing his Cousins. Complete, former first round. With the catch. And he will go all the way. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta.
All right.
On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons tack on one more to their lead.
Buccaneers 50.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another set.
If this quarterback's offensive line had as much fight as he does, I don't think they'd be in this situation to begin with. I mean, it's not even halftime here, Mike, and they've already given up 6 sacks. At this rate, I'm not sure they're confident their quarterback's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Get down to the freaking ground.
Godwin working the...
To the ground.
And he will score. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. The pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Cousins. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Has the 25. And he's got another one. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Falcons. He has come out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bucs offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. To the 20.
Touchdown.
And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. On the return, it's Williams. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
They recovered.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now, Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson.
What?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
On us?
Pitts is the man in motion.
That bush.
They run over center with Robinson. And this time they are ready for it.
Negative 2 yards. How you get that?
And it's second down.
Got the ball twice. Not going nowhere, boy.
Here's Cousins. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long.
Damn.
Set up a tight end screen with Pitts.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense. The ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. And we will not have this one angled out of bounds. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. That's to the right side and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Oh, man. He's got him. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
72-7. Catch him out. Oh, shit.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He gets this one to Moore. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up.
And he will go all the way. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Cousins.
Oh, one stop.
And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Irving now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The gun, it's Mayfield.
Huh?
That's caught! And he will... Chris Godwin. Touchdown,
Doing all
Tampa.
type of shit. Jacoby's
He has
game
come
out.
out of the gate smoking. His 3rd touchdown, all in this opening quarter of play. Now Mayfield.
Oh, come on.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. And they will not be able to add with a 2-point conversion. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Cousins. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So, yeah.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now, Cousins. To the left side, into the hands of Hill. And he's into the end zone yet again. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Falcons. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Bryce Hall. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2?
That's interference.
2 points going the other way.
Wow. You know, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
Look at my goddamn
And this
team.
ball
He
is
even
not
got
going to get
that.
to the 20.
He's
So
standing
that
there.
whistle dead, and the
Free
ball
kick out
gets
of bounds.
placed at the 40-yard line. On first down is Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
You don't got a star under your fucking shit.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. He's got a man wide open. That one's
So that
complete.
voodoo. Oh,
And he cannot. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Pitts is the man in motion. A first down throw for Cousins. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. He's got and they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Atlanta. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Cousins and the offense electing to go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and
shit,
they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. Cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Buccaneers. He has scored a season's worth of touchdowns in one game. That's number 7 so far. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
fuck did we stop that, man?
Williams now to return.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to take this all. 83 yards. Touchdown,
Williams.
Atlanta.
Pick off, return a touchdown, I got 100.
Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch.
Take it off to the
11
Jets.
come together. We always focus
Got
on
his
the
ass,
return man,
got the
but the
touchdown.
entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment.
Free kick out of
Just
bounds.
tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So,
Throwing is Mayfield. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. I'm going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand.
Defense. That penalty is declined.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. Back to throw. That is caught.
that's that shit.
Point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
It's up.
Oh,
Look at y'all
no.
up to the
That
ground.
is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what. We do know what's going on the board. 2 points for
Free
the
kick out of
defense.
bounds.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
102, 100, 100. What a game. Right there in the 40. 3-yard line.
Here
we
comes
go.
Otten in motion.
Back and forth again. Still the first quarter.
1st and 10. Here's Baker. He'll find his running back, White.
Still the goddamn first quarter here in this game.
After a gain
In the red ball bag. And all
So there's really
red
three
tonight.
areas
I'm
that
running
a
all
modern
red.
NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Over the middle, that's Godwin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here comes Otten in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Baker going to hand it to White. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
See that?